Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be going over my Warlock. This is my highest level character so far. My Hunter is next on the list, and then my Titan. My Hunter is a 293 light. I haven't worked on his Night Stalker or anything that much, but I've been trying to level up those characters so I can have maybe at some point get little looting results for all three of my characters on both the raids and Nightfalls. But we're just going to get into my Warlock. My Warlock actually just hit 203, or not 203, 303 today, because I obviously, if you know the 3 coins, they got nerfed, but not very significantly, in my opinion. But I went and did Draxus. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Did it for like 5-10 minutes. Came back with an exotic primary and an exotic chest piece. I was originally going with the Stag. I personally don't like this helmet at all. Other than maybe aesthetic wise, it looks kind of good, but not much really to it because the perk is horrible that you get for it. But when I came back and opened up the two packages, or not packages, the two exotic engrams I got, I ended up getting the Suros 310 and the Starfire Protocol. Sorry about that. But anyways, I got those two things just today. Only took me like 5 minutes to do so. And then I recently got my Warlock from the gunsmith over there. It's the Warlock specific exotic. The Hunter one is the Ace of Spades if you don't know about that one. And the Titan is the Fabian strategy, the auto rifle. But this is just gonna be short, and I don't know why I'm getting messages right now. But what I got from the raid, I'm just gonna go over the rocket real quick because I didn't earn the rocket on this character. I earned it on my Hunter. My Hunter has an Oryx checkpoint right now. I actually have to finish it and then go back to the totems and whatever, get those done. But the rocket was earned from the War Priest after I had completed that. I completed that as what I think a 296 light Hunter because I switched over some of my weapons so I could have a better advantage when doing damage to him. But yeah, I got that when I did it on my Warlock this week. I ended up getting the Defiance of Yasmin. I immediately used my motes to max this out and get what I needed. It's a pretty good sniper. I don't think it competes with the Black Spindle though, but the Black Spindle is getting nerfed, so if you do plan on using that, I'd save up like maybe a 300 sniper and wait till it gets dropped to 290 and then infuse it, and then try to get 310 raid sniper and also infuse that in once you get to that point. Because it's got the Black Spindle has actually a higher impact and a little bit better range. I have a few people I can show you hopefully if they want to wear it or have it on. I usually have someone who has it on. I don't know where they're at though when I need them to be there. Okay, I guess they're not going to show up. There we go. But these are the stats compared to the Black Spindle and the Defiance of Yasmin. As you can see, the Black Hammer, I don't really care how you call it, Black Spindle, Black Hammer. I'd prefer to call it Black Hammer, but it's whatever. But as you can see, the Black Spindle has a lower rate of fire, but to trade that in, you get higher impact and range. But overall, there's not much to say between the two. I'd say Black Spindle is clearly better, even though they did fix the White Nail perk. So it doesn't just refill the mag, but not waste ammo. They fix that obviously. The only real difference is rate of fire and the magazine size, but by only 1 bullet. But the thing is if you have a high fire rate sniper, you're gonna be losing out on impact, which means you'd be doing more damage if you have higher impact, and lower impact equals lower damage. But honestly, the Defiance is an alright sniper if you have it and you weren't able to get the Black Spindle when the Daily Heroic mission was out and all that stuff. Personally, I didn't get to do it, but one reason was I tried to do it with 2 other people, but to be honest, I actually, I'm not trying to be a dick when I say this to that, but they probably won't know about it. But I left their game purposely because one of my other friends was doing Oryx, and I just didn't want to lose my spot and not get my rewards, because I'm currently working on the Touch of Malice too, to note that. But I'll probably have a review on that in my opinion and all that stuff. But if you didn't get the Black Spindle, the Defiance of Yasmin is definitely a great cipher for a replacement. If you beat the War Priest, he's not very difficult. He's pretty easy boss to face. Well, that's just the comparison between the two. So let's get back to looking at my walk. But yep, like I said before, the Defiance of Yasmin dropped from the War Priest. Same with the Rocket. We're gonna move on to the Ghost. The Ghost isn't really much. I wish I could get the Ghost shell. I've tried 2 weeks in a row and still haven't got it. But everyone else that I know basically has the Kingslayer shell, which honestly is a pretty cool ghost. It's like a little taking ghost rather than your standard like either this type of shell, the blue with the orange. It's more of like a white shade on the bottom, and then you got the upper part like a dark black. Honestly, let's see if I can show it off from someone else. Yeah, because here it is. Also, if you didn't know already, the max light is 310. Oh, that's right. Actually, I won't be able to show it. I forget that this happens. It takes like forever to load, and I don't think it ever will. The Ghost is too good. It can't be loaded. But I wish I could show you the Ghost. If I can find an image, I'd probably show that. I don't know if I'll be able to find one that easily. Anyways, back to the armor. But because I got just to say this too, because I got the 310 Starfire Protocol, I was like, alright, I gotta get rid of this stag. So I just originally had a 294 blue helmet and swapped that out with this so I could have the 310. But then I got a 295, so I traded that out. And whenever I get a legendary that's at least a 295, I'm probably gonna infuse it into this, or infuse the stag into it, so I can have the legendary helmet. Excuse me. I'm moving on to the gauntlets. These gauntlets I have had for like the longest time. I can't get rid of these. Like I haven't been able to get any better gauntlets. Like literally, I've seen everyone else on my all my buddies and whatever who have like 295 gauntlets, 299, 298, while I'm sitting over here with these 290 ones. If honestly I got like better gauntlets that were like 295 or 299, I probably would be like a 304 light. But I'm stuck with these for eternity until I get the gauntlets next week, hopefully. But moving on to the Starfighter Protocol, I got these once again from the Exotic Engram, farming Draxus for like 5-10 minutes. But there's nothing really to be said about this because it was originally a year 1 exotic. And honestly, I was pretty lucky to get these 2 310s. I was expecting to just get like 290s that were lower, but then I got them both 310. I was like, wow, that's really lucky, considering I only got 2 out of 14 from the drops. I tested a little bit. I tested 1, then I switched to 2, switched back to 1, switched back to 2 again, and basically it's probably better that you just use 1 rather than try to use 2, even though the effect stacks, but it's not very significant when it stacks together. Well, but honestly, I like the Starfire Protocol. I actually would prefer to have a Harder Practice Fire 310. I actually have a Harder Practice Fire, but I don't want to waste and use on the Hard Practice when it's not going to be just straight up become a 310. But these are what I got. I increased intellect and discipline, but I usually increase intellect in most cases, unless I have the max, which I believe is 300, as far as I know, I think. But then it has the increased amount of special ammo it can hold and increased amount of heavy drops. Then you got the reduced incoming solar damage, and then increased armor when using solar-based subclasses. Alright, so then we're moving to the raid boots. It's actually kind of stupid what happened with the raid boots for me. It's the first week when I beat Golgoroth and I did the Daughters too, I want to say, if I remember right, is that originally I got 304 Path of Zolo boots. I originally had 304, and then this week I did Golgoroth on this character again, and I got 310 ones. I wasn't very happy about that. I would have preferred it. Like, I think gauntlets, because I want to say you can get gauntlets from Golgoroth. I'd have to look into that. But I wasn't very satisfied when I got these all over again. So I just and because my original boots, the 304 boots, were better than the 310 in terms of like perks and whatever, because you can increase sniper rifle ammo and machine gun ammo. I increased machine gun ammo, and wait, actually, oh wait, no, I can still do that. But what I did basically is I did the boots, increased machine gun ammo. If I can get some that are like are heavy, increase just heavy in general, I'll probably switch out those and get legendary marks for it. But honestly, these aren't very bad boots. The stuff that I have on them increase the amount of machine gun ammo you can carry, gain a boost to agility per melee kill. That's not very effective, but I guess it's alright. And then you got your standard increased agility while torn between dimensions. The only time you have the torn between dimensions is when you're fighting Daughters of Oryx or Oryx himself, because that's the only time that you have that little effect, and it's one person, it's random. But if you have that, it's actually a lot better, because then you can move faster while getting the brand to do damage to either Oryx or Daughters. And we'll move to the bond. This bond I probably had for about a week now. Probably the best bond I'll get until I do the King's Fall for a third time now, and that's basically all I can really say about it. It's an alright bond. I haven't upgraded. I'm not gonna waste time doing it. I can upgrade it right now. Mainly because first of all, I could probably get a bond that's like 305 rather than just bothering to upgrade this, and then it just gives me only 2 motes. But then we'll move to the artifact. This artifact, this specifically for the Warlocks, you acquire this, I want to say, through doing a quest where you have to slay the War Priest and get the Blade of Famine. Just kill Anik and Halleck and you get the Shard of Anik, and then kill Oryx and get the Ravenous Heart. The Ravenous Heart is an exotic drop that allows you to begin the quest or progress in the quest to get the Touch of Malice. But this is what I got. I don't know what you get for the Hunter or the Titan, because I haven't completed the quest yet on either class. But this is what you get for this is one of 2 or 3 options. I picked this one mainly because I prefer intellect and discipline rather than strength. So that was what I primarily picked. And I'll just show you, because based on what you get, it doubles by like 30. So if I would have discipline, it's 82. And it was originally 44, so that'd be 38. 38 increase on discipline. And then if you had 33 intellect, 71, you would have, let's see, let me try to do the math in my head. 38, I want to say. Oh, it's 38 for both. But that's the artifact. 3-ton artifact. If you're trying to get Oryx done, definitely encourage you to do that, because this artifact that you get for the Warlock or any of the other 2 classes is what you want, because then you don't have to worry about an artifact. You can just collect legendary marks if you get legendary artifacts, and then you can get better armor for other classes. Unless you have 3 of the same classes, then you just transfer gear over, obviously. But we'll move on to my Stormcaller. Stormcaller, I'm not actually maxed out. I probably should have been already, but I didn't have the exotic bond that increases the XP gain, if I remember right, for your subclasses to rank them up. I'm 6 upgrades away, so it's not that far. My other 2 classes I haven't really worked on too much. My Hammer, or the Sunbreaker for the Titan, is probably only like on this line right here. My Night Stalker is close to getting to this line. I'm trying to get the Black Hole perk, which is where a Superconductor would be on the super or on this list. But that's basically the Stormcaller. This is what I have right now. I'm working on getting my armor up for it, because I'm probably just end up having the same stuff like for each one. Let me actually check something real quick on this. Actually, need to see something. Oh, that's interesting. Voidwalker. Voidwalker has more agility than something I actually didn't realize that before. Oh, it's because Okay, it's because I have Annihilate. That would explain a lot. But that's basically my Warlock right now. I'll probably have a review whenever I get some more stuff and I get to this point on my Hunter and Titan of what I have. But anyways, thank you for watching. If we could reach 10 likes on today's video, greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you on another video.